back to the room with the lever. We're going to... Oh, I was going to suggest, and Alden says this, maybe we should search around in those 10 statues just to see if we missed anything in there, because I don't think we ever did that.
We did not.
All right.
True.
So we head back.
Yeah, as we are heading back, maybe I'm not that smart, but I have enough of like combat wisdom and intuition. Yeah, but let's not be too sure of ourselves.
Right. There could be more of those things in there, but I suppose it's better if we find out now than later.
I mean, not only about the room, that it doesn't matter if we checked these rooms, who knows if... This is a strange place, things might happen.
Indeed. All right then. We're in the basement of some kind of otherworldly inn on an abandoned road that isn't as abandoned as it seemed at first.
I before E, except every time I try and use it.
Kind of like what?
Yeah, there is actually something above the seal, above the statue. There is a
Which statue?
This statue, I believe he.
Oh, that one. Right.
Yeah, of course there is.
Of course there is, and yes, as you stated, a cord. There's a cord which runs into the wall.
And Alden tries to touch it with something, knowing that it's probably insubstantial.
It's exactly the same as the other 3 cords you found. Your thing, which you try to touch it, will go right through it, and as it goes through it, the cord sparkles a bit.
Oh.
I'm going to go out on a hunch here and say we won't find much in those statues, but there's no harm in looking.
Indeed. All right. So we head out of this room, heading to the south, and then carefully navigating our way back as a group to the room with 10 statues in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And while you're walking towards that, you also go through this room again.
Right.
And that means you guys need to throw a check to see if you got cholera.
Oh, you save every time. All right then.
However, the person, I believe 2 guys already contracted cholera.
3, I
3
think.
of us have it.
Oh, 3. Then
Yeah.
only the last one needs to throw his fortitude save.
We need to get a bucket and mop in here and clean this place up sometime.
I kinda was hoping that if you pass it once, then
Unfortunately, no.
you don't need to deal with this.
You made the save and you successfully dismiss the cholera that wanted to invade your body.
Of course, we're not even knowing that this is happening, probably.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just
All
like
right.
shrugging this off.
We just know it's a terrible
It's just a
smelling room.
bad smell.
It looks disgusting. All right, we head in here with our light sources, and
No, there is light again, remember?
Oh, that's
Like-
right.
Yeah, because we
When
killed
you killed the golem, there was light again. Or the earth elemental.
Okay, so I obviously like keep watch with my in case something happens, and I allow others.
So while you're searching the statues, you already knew that they were earth elementals, I believe.
well, we
you
knew
guys-
that there was an earth elemental in here. I don't think we knew that they were earth elementals.
Okay, does any of you have knowledge plates?
Yes.
Or a wisdom check? Throw it for me. Okay. I believe this was already stated last time, but I'm not quite sure. You know that these small statues are made of small earth elementals, actually.
Oh,
However, they are inert at the moment, and they are not active like the one you fought.
interesting.
And at Alden's perception check, you notice that in each earth elemental statue, for their eyes, there has been a carving in, and there's a light red glow where their eyes are.
Okay. He
Perfect.
points that out to others. So their eyes are glowing slightly, right?
Yes, and
Interesting.
that's not all. Here you can see my ping, I believe.
Yep.
There you find it looks like to be a small door.
I don't see your ping.
Yeah, only
Here.
Alden needs to see it since
Oh,
he's through the
okay.
perception check.
That makes sense.
I mean, I saw the
So-
thing too.
So right there is a concealed door.
No, here is a concealed door. Yeah, at that wall.
Right. He points that out as well. This is interesting. We could check this out before we go to the lever, perhaps. So he searches that door for any signs of traps, and he listens at it.
Sure, roll a perception check.
And he invites his friends to search it too, in case they notice something he misses.
With your 21 perception check, you don't find any traps. And when you listen, you don't hear anything except the scuffling from the people behind you.
Okay.
However, you can't seem to find a lock or something where you can open the door with.
I see. No handle, no lock.
Yeah, no handle, no lock, no.
Does he
Stuff
find any?
like that.
Does he find any cords or strings?
No, you don't find any of those.
Do you want me to force?
All right. I'll try to push it open. He offers.
Sure, do a strength check.
Okay.
You try and push, but the wall won't budge.
Okay. If there's anything to pull on, are there any edges or anything at all to pull on?
No, not that you can see.
All
And
right.
then give me a try.
Okay, sure.
I work nicely against that wooden
All right.
door. Let's
I'll
see
try
how
to help
this.
you.
Let's see how this works.
I also have a crowbar, and he gets that out, and he offers it.
I'm not sure if there's a place to fit in that crowbar.
Yeah, that's true. There's no crevices, right?
No, there are the
Oh my
crevices of the
God.
door.
You don't have
The
luck with
crab.
that, huh?
Oh wow, no, you just slam yourself and it goes like.
All right, Alden.
There
Tough
are
piece of shit.
the crevices of the door.
Okay.
They are
He,
neatly outlined.
He puts the crowbar, the edge of it, into the crevice, and he tries to gently pry the door out to see if it opens the other direction.
Sure, try a strength check.
Okay, sure. Just add 2 to this if the crowbar bonus applies.
While you're fiddling with the crevice of the door, you actually with your right hand, you actually push the door a bit,
Oh.
and it goes slightly inward.
Aha.
But at the same time, you also push your crowbar, and the door slides to to this side, so to speak, only inwards. Then,
Oh, it's a sliding door. I should have guessed.
so you successfully slid it open.
Ha. It's a cunning device. I'm not used to fancy doors like this.
And there's a room behind it, of course. And throw a perception check to see if you
Sure.
guys can see what's in there. What's inside. Oh!
Nice, first
Nicely done. You actually see 2 pedestals on the outside on this room. And on those 2 pedestals are 2 large gems. Each contains one. One contains a white gem and the other one contains a black gem. And there's a sign in common phrase here at the wall, placated. And it says, "You may only choose one." And that's
Interesting.
everything you see.
All right. Well, Alden, he searches the threshold carefully to see if it's booby-trapped in any way. Well, that.
Sure. Throw a perception check.
Just looking like right in the first thing, and if he's confident, well, I don't know if in his case if he'd ever truly be confident.
You can't find any traps or devices or whatever.
All right. He let's see here. Yeah, he goes ahead and he carefully steps in, hoping nothing bad happens.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Good. And then he
Well,
begins a
he's
search of. He begins a systematic search of the whole room, like the wall. He doesn't touch the gems, but he searches the walls and all behind the pedestals and all of that, just for other secret doors and things.
Sure, throw a perception check as well.
And he invites his friends to do the same if they want to search the room before we touch anything.
I just only pick a little bit inside and say, room too small, too many people, in case there's a trap. We don't know.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. So he searches the whole room first, and does he find anything?
No, the perception of the search doesn't yield any answers or
he says,
any traps or anything.
He says it looks clear. I don't see any secret doors. I don't see any other traps. Just these 2 gems.
Well, perhaps you should pick one, Alden.
Perhaps, but maybe if you come in, if you search as well, you might find something I missed. I'm not the best.
Yeah, if there are gems, I think this might be connected to that statue and the pedestals.
Oh, maybe one of its eyes, perhaps?
Your searches doesn't yield any profit or whatever.
Okay.
You don't find anything. And knowledge religion does not work. You can't seem to know about these stones. There are nothing, any history of any religion you know.
Okay.
I'm going to start looking through all of the statue's eyes. You said they were red eyes, but they had pictures to them?
Pictures?
I don't think they have pictures. They're just they're
Light
dormant
glow.
earth. Yeah, they're dormant earth elementals whose eyes slightly glow red.
Yeah, they're inactive.
Okay, okay. I thought they were similar to the statue. I thought they had.
Now their eyes, they don't seem to be removable. They're not like rupees, are they?
Perhaps if you throw a perception check, maybe
Another
you
perception.
can find out.
Okay. Why not? So he checks that just in case. He doesn't really want to. He's not really interested in stealing the rubies per se.
You're looking and thinking, nah, they're just glass stone.
Okay.
It can't be rubies. It
could be.
can't be that obvious.
It might be an appraise check instead for anybody who's good at that.
But
to differentiate between glass and gems.
And Amund, he's also checking the eyes at a different statue. And he finds out that they are indeed rubies.
Oh.
And that they can be removed pretty easily. And they are worth 5 gold each.
Wow.
I sure you wanna do that?
Oh, do you share that?
Yeah.
Okay, because you don't have to, of course.
I mean, not about perception check, but I just like... Well, I'm not sure how are our chances if suddenly 10 earth elementals decide to go at us.
Yeah, that's a good point. If we try to take their eyes, they might come to life. If assuming they are their eyes, maybe it's just a part of the statue until they become active.
Maybe.
If we take the rubies, it might prevent them from becoming active.
Alden, you took one of those gems back in that room? Or not?
That's a good question. What do you all think? Should we take them in the hope that they will be deactivated forever?
Well, did it said something about taking?
Did it?
Yeah, there was a common text that DM read that you can take home.
It's in the next room.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
the other
there's
room.
a-
That's the
there's
one
a-
with the black and the white.
I mean,
gem.
I mean about when I was talking about just not gems but perils or something. I'm talking about that previous room.
Well, I'm thinking that maybe we should attempt to take the gems from the statues, because that might stop the earth elementals from coming to life here. Maybe they'll be sent back from wherever they came from. However, it could backfire. If we do, maybe the elemental would be offended and they could all come awake, worst case scenario.
I would no sooner pluck out the eyes of a man than an elemental.
Good point. If they are, in fact, its eyes, do any of us know, maybe with a planes check, that whether the gems are actually the eyes of the creature?
They are in the sockets of the eyes.
Right.
But throw. Does any of you have detect magic?
Oh, that's a good idea. Do the statues look identical to the elemental that we fought?
Yes,
They
it
do.
does
Oh,
look
okay, so it could be.
identical.
They could be them. Then. All right. Let me see. Make sure I have a detect magic. Oh, I don't actually have that spell. So what am I thinking? I'm a paladin.
Paladins.
But that's a good point. So they.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. I have it.
Good, thank you.
I've been saying that for like 3 times now.
Oh, that would explain why no one was responding.
Yeah. Anyhow.
Would you like to cast detect magic?
Yeah.
Okay, you cast detect magic, and you do find 2 magic sources over here. However, the statues, you don't get any magic senses from them.
We should detect magic in every room from now on, in case we didn't already.
We have not?
Oh, good. We'll go back and do that afterward.
I warned you I was useless. I'm so sorry.
So, Amund, where do you see the magic?
Well...
Oh, the gems? The gems
the two gems are resonating with magic.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. All right. So we're thinking the gems are the eyes, so we're not taking them. The gems in here, though, are magical. Should we take the white one under the theory that light is usually good and darkness is usually bad? Or should we wait?
We might as well, after we finally deal with Lever.
The lever first, maybe some detect magic even before then, and then we'll come back and choose a gem.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that...
Could one use knowledge arcane, our knowledge planes, on these altars, stones, thingamaboobs?
Need detect magic, and then I could maybe spellcraft them.
What do you want to do, Amund?
I was just wondering if you could roll knowledge arcane or knowledge planes, maybe, to see if you could understand something about these altars and gems.
You can always try.
No.
There's already been done a knowledge religion though, but
yeah.
With your knowledge arcana check from Bill, I don't know where you want to cast it. Do you want to cast it there or yeah? You can't find anything magic-wise with those stones, and your knowledge planes check doesn't yield any results.
All right. Studying the stones, are there any differences?
Your knowledge planes check doesn't yield any results for these. However, the 10 statues look like small earth elementals.
Fancy that. Do these stones look identical except for their color?
Yes.
Okay. And each of them has a magical aura, right? Amund and Phil or Bill, but they...
I don't know.
Each of them has magic on them, but you don't know, but Amund does. But we don't know what the magic does, right?
Yes, Amund has detected magic on them.
Right, fair enough. All right, we'll come back to the stones. Let's go ahead, says Alden. Let's go through each of the rooms, detect magic on them, and I'll also detect evil and see if I can sense any evil. So we'll do that. We go back through all the rooms we've been in, just to see if there's any obvious auras that we missed.
Well, we'll definitely clear the first room without detect magic, but I remember that we searched every curtain, and apart from that secret passage, there were none other.
Okay, good to know. So we just do a look through all the other rooms to see if there's any auras that we missed before.
That's Amund's decision, since he is the only one who can detect magic.
Yep.
I'm already on it.
You know,
Okay.
you have fun with that. I'm gonna deal with liver. I'm not good with that wibbly wobbly magic stuff.
Amund finds 2 sources of magic in this room, and those are here and here.
Okay, do they correspond to the edges of the door?
No, they correspond with the quartz.
Aha. All right, then. Thank you, Amund. Oh, wait. Did we get separated? Did we lose someone?
Yes.
Yes, you are losing heart.
I said I'm gonna go get the liver.
Why? Don't do that yet. Well, don't without us. He calls out. I don't know if you can hear me from there.
No.
He's somehow impatient, so he waited
Okay.
enough time to deal. So.
Well, Alban notices that, and he says, we should go back with Hawk so that we don't get separated. If he pulls a lever and he gets teleported somewhere, we'll lose him forever.
Well, you lose me either way. But I remember that this route was proper to go through. And I'm like,
Oh, and as you step there,
guys, this route,
I might not have meant to step there if that's not the way we went before.
this route, I
no, this
pinged
is not
few
the way
times.
you went before.
Yeah, I didn't mean
that
to step.
was the
Sorry.
time. But-
Okay.
I just meant to go the way we went before.
Yeah, he's like, he waited enough time and he's like, okay, I'm gonna deal with this finance. I know that somebody took that chest that was meant to be here. And
Yes,
then
like
I'm
the
like,
chests away.
and then I'm like, okay, anybody wanna cast some solid magic shit, or can I finally pull?
I think our idea was to tie a rope to it and then pull it from a distance if possible. If you'd like to try that, I also have a, let's see, I was going to say maybe a grappling hook could help.
I mean,
or
is it
perhaps-
possible that from... Wait, my spear has like reached 10, so is it possible if I stand here, I can, with my spear, try to push down the lever?
You can certainly try that.
I might as well try that. What do you want me to... roll?
Throw me a strength check.
Okay. My god, I don't have luck.
You horribly bounce off the lever with your spear, cling, and smash a bit into the wall. But of course you can try again.
Did you try to? Oh, you tried to activate it from a distance. I see. Okay.
Yes.
He tries to slam it with his spear, so to speak.
Okay, one more time, but that doesn't work. I say fuck it, and I will activate it, pull it from up close with my hands.
All right.
Jesus.
We could
This
also try-
yields the same results as last time.
Hawk, we could try the rope idea. If we tie it onto it, might be able to tug it. Does it look like the rope idea would work depending on the direction of the lever?
Are you asking me that, or?
I'm asking, like, how does it look to our characters? Does it look like we could attach a rope to the lever? And
I
then
think the question is the lever up and somebody needs to push it down, or is the lever down and somebody needs to push it up?
No, the lever is up and needs to push down.
Okay.
All right.
And if you could tie the rope to the lever and then at the bottom of the floor have something that holds the rope there, then you can pull the lever down, but otherwise you can't.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I just like, okay, spear doesn't matter, fuck it. I step up close, like,
All
put
right,
spear
be
on my
careful.
back. I like do the, you know, with my hands that I'm okay, good to go, and I try to push the lever down.
Throw a perception check. Of a strength check, sorry.
I'm like, wait, what? Perception?
No, strength.
Finally!
Yes. You hold the lever with 2 hands and you push it with all your might down and you hear cling! And the cord at the ceiling is now brightly glowing and resonating with a humming sound.
Hey, I
brighter.
didn't die.
Nice.
I said that in character. You see? That worked.
Nicely done. did the cord get brighter?
Yes, it is
like
bright.
I said, it's sparkling and glowing with light and resonating with sound at the moment, with a humming
Ah.
sound.
So I start going
Yeah,
back.
I'm gonna
Well,
check around this room for any hidden doors, because it seems to be a trend.
wait.
Sure.
Are we gonna try and build a human tower again? And try
Drag
to
my
pull
hand
cord?
along the wall as I leave.
Your search doesn't find and doesn't yield any results.
And Amund, if you find any magic... Oh, perhaps you can
Yeah.
study the cord and see if you can understand what its purpose is now. Because
Well,
Amund...
the
Wait,
cord
where's
is
everybody going?
the cord is definitely affected with magic,
Alden,
with your
when,
detect magic.
when
However,
some-
you don't know what kind of magic or purpose it has.
when some of us start to leave, Alden calls after them. Why are you leaving? We haven't examined the cord yet.
It's up to you. I'm gonna wait in the middle room. I did my part.
Well, what if the cord opens a secret door to somewhere?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking.
All right.
Does the cord here? One of them. That
You
we've
can
seen.
throw a perception check.
Is it not clearly seen that it's also brighter?
You first need to find it again. It's hidden behind the drapes, remember? But yes, as you pull the drapes away, you see the left side of this cord. You see resonating and sparkling and humming as well with a low sound.
Only the left side?
Only the left side.
So it worked.
Interesting. So we don't know that yet because Hawk is down there doing that. And who's with Hawk? Is that Bill?
Yeah, I didn't want him to walk around alone.
Okay. So Amund and Alden are still back up in the other room. Amund, do you want to join our companions or stay here?
What? Sorry?
Oh, Bill and Hawk have
Yeah,
gone...
No, I've been here all the time. It just came a child screaming at me at the exact moment I unmuted. How about we try building a human tower again, trying to pull the cord?
All right. Let's go back then. So Alden and Amund, we head back to join our companions. And and we just we ask them what they've discovered.
Well, pulling the river, cord back there is brighter, cord here is also brighter. So
maybe
easy to understand that if there's a second cord at the statue, then if we solve that...